The American Floorcovering Alliance, the AFA, announced recently the formation of the Council of Flooring Industry Advisors. That's a referral network. It's made up of experts in a variety of disciplines that will be available to players in the floor covering industry. The executive director of the AFA is with us this morning, Wanda Ellis. And Wanda, always great having you on the program.
Thank you, Dave, for having me.
Now, this is a great idea. Talk about what happened to make this idea a reality.
A lot of thinking and network, discussing it with different people to see if it was workable. Throughout the years, doing these shows and meeting so many people, everyone's always asking me, who does this? Can you help me find out about who can help me with all these different projects? And you want to make sure that when you're referring someone that they're of the best qualified. And so that's how the idea came about, is to take some of the burden of the responsibility of making sure that they knew what they were talking about when you referred them to someone. So that was a couple of years ago, and then last year we started looking for the experts that were willing to jump on board, and of the right nature and expertise.
So the experts, a lot of the ones that you have tapped for this council are ones that you've worked with before.
I've known them for years and know their reputation and their areas of expertise. And but we didn't want to step on the toes of other associations that were doing where they might be doing something. So for inspections, we've got the inspectors, NIFI, isn't that it? And then, of course, the floor CFIA for the installation problems and things like that. So that way we can keep the other associations in touch with what we're doing, have them on board if there's any areas that they can cover, and let them be a part of it. But it's mainly just individual people out here that have been in the business and got lots of expertise and knowledge.
The people that come to you looking for a referral, hey, can you help me in this area? Who are they? Where do they come from usually?
Dave, when you're doing shows or when, we promote our association online a whole lot. We've got a very nice website, which we just recently redid. But at international shows, they come up, they know that the U.S., in particular North Georgia, is a good concentration of experts. We know how to do things here, or most of the people do. So they come to me and they're either wanting to have a facility or an operation in the U.S. or have set up an operation in international markets or different areas. So you just meet all kind of people. They'll say, we want to open up a facility in Dalton or in that area. Can you, someone that can work with us and help us?
So these, I'm wondering if this changes a bit the nature of the association. It sounds like you're working with a lot more people than just local manufacturers.
Well, we've always done that, but now we're just expanding our base a little bit. But I mean, we had to. You got to keep evolving. And so what you try to do is fill gaps where our niche markets where there's something missing, and we didn't have that here. In my opinion, this was something that it's going to keep people growing, but yet they don't have to hire someone full time to help them get started in a new project. So it's a win-win.
Well, it sounds like a great idea.
Thank you.
Talk about the disciplines, of the people that you have on board here.
Most of them have 3 to 4, maybe 5 disciplines they say they're experts in, but I think there's really maybe a couple per disciplines, whether it's research and development, sustainability, marketing, international markets. Let me see what operation management, installation problems, technical issues. I mean, so we've got a wide design. It's crucial. Not everyone can afford a major designer. And so I think we've got all basic areas that are needed covered right now.
Talk about some of the people who will be on the council here with the various disciplines that you mentioned.
Okay, we've got Ruth. Start off with the only lady on our advisory group is Ruth Simon McRae, and she's had years of designing in the industry, very well known, has a very good reputation, lots of knowledge. But she's got a broad base of background in marketing and different things. So, and then we've got Rich Burkemper, who's been many years in the industry in sales and marketing and management. We've got so Rich has got lots of different areas that he can cover in his disciplines. We've got Peter Reich. He's in the technical extrusion, yarns, and what have you out of Germany. So we've got someone international on that. And we've got Bill Gregory from, he's sustainability, recycling. So he's got years of knowledge that he can draw from and help work with people. Frank Andrini, of course, now his is manufacturing. He's got a background in with care and recycling and manufacturing and lots of expertise there. And of course, then we have the CFI and NIFI. So I think that's a pretty good little base to start out with for advisors.
Okay. What are your expectations? How do you see this playing out?
Well, I think since we just really kicked it off the first of this year in March, I think we've got to, in a year, I think maybe then we might fill in some gaps on different disciplines that need to be covered. Because I think there are some areas that we don't have an expert that's really going to handle it. But I think this is going to be a good benefit for the association and a huge asset for the industry.
I gotcha. If somebody is watching us now and they say, boy, that's what I need, recycling or one of the disciplines that you mentioned, do they get a hold of you? Is that
No, well, yeah, they can give us a call here at the association, but the quickest way and to get the most background would be to go to the website, our website, americanfloor.org, and click on the CFIA banner. And it has all the disciplines, all their contact information. It's got everything that they cover in different disciplines for each one, with a background, a little bio on each one of them. So,
very good.
Or they can call me.
Okay. Well, either way, they can learn. There are ways they can do that. Before I let you go on this conversation, I want to ask you about Floor Tech Expo. Now this is an every other year event, and this is scheduled for next October, am I correct?
Yes, Dave. It used to be a biannual show, and now it's when the industry can support it. So we're going to have it in October 2016. We would have had it this year, but the demand was high to have it this year. But with ITMA taking place and some other conflicts, we decided to postpone it for another year. And already having people call, wanting to register to exhibit. We got a lot of new exhibitors coming on board. We even have people wanting to register to attend already. So I think it's amazing. So I'm really hopeful that it's going to come off. Got some really new exciting things planned for her.
With all that excitement, it's too bad you can't do it this year.
I know, it would be great.
But I guess a lot of the exhibitors are there.
Yeah, we want to give our our exhibitors. There's enough shows, and so you've got to space them out a little bit.
I've got you. Well, Wanda, we commend you on the formation of the Council of Floorcovering Advisors. Great idea. Keep us up to date on that.
We will do that, and thank you for caring, Dave.
Appreciate it. We've been talking with Wanda Ellis. She is Executive Director of the American Floorcovering Alliance, the AFA, and this is Talk Floor TV.